business, nowhere else.
It's my business. Yeah.
Well, you come from England. I come from England. Isn't this your business?
And you can call yourselves what you like, but race is biological, so don't play the games with me.
I come from England. She's English.
She's English.
This is her business.
So you want everyone to go back to their own country? Is that what you want?
It's what's going to happen.
Where are you from?
Well, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't from here.
That's not true. Are you originally from England?
What's that got to do with anything?
Mind your own business.
Oh, this is England, so you mind your own Irish business.
It's okay, you can speak, I understand. Because she thinks we should all go back home.
No, I don't think it. I'm telling you it's going to happen.
It's not going to happen. We should all go back. Yeah, it's not going to happen. European
I'll remind you, the political powers that you serve are themselves only human. Here today, gone tomorrow. You have no security whatsoever. So why you think that because you want something enough, then that's how it's going to stay forever, even though people like me and in every country are sick of being drowned out by foreigners who want to live there because they're not capable of looking after their own people. It's absolutely leaves me cold. And that's what you're seen as opportunists, materialists who have no idea of the human understanding of loyalty and actual hardship that comes with loyalty.
Where are you from? Canada. How long are you here for?
And that's why you see the television programs reflecting the decadence, the greed, the delusions of you, what you think you are, trying to prove to the world and to this country that you have talent.
That's not okay because you're going to be teaching them Mongol.
It is a third world mentality, nothing else. And when the money goes, so will that go. And then you'll know what life is about.
Yeah, but politics and money and all that shit, that is not.
No, you are English.
Money is not.
Your kind, yes.
It's yours too.
Exactly. So
Would you be able to buy your clothes? Would you be able to cover up without money? Would you be able to
Excuse
eat
me.
without money? Would you be able to live
You wouldn't
without
be here if I didn't pay my taxes, so I could be free to speak here.
Because it's right and you don't have a
No,
counterpoint.
it's because of sheer ignorance.
No, because it's right.
Piece of meat again.
Oh,
money? It's not. You need it.
he submits.
That's what we let into the country.
Okay, so if you didn't believe we needed money, you wouldn't be wearing clothes. You wouldn't have any money.
And you wouldn't have a house, you wouldn't have
What's
food.
money got to do with clothing?
You need
You
money.
need money to buy clothes.
Really?
Yeah.
Unless you want to steal. Do you steal clothes? Is that what you're saying? Because otherwise you need money for clothes.
no, it's from charity shopping. They give
Even
it
for charity shops
no,
need
they
money.
give it for free.
Yeah.
Really?
I give clothes to charity.
Even at thrift shops, you still need money.
Wool, cotton, flax, all of these things come from the earth, not from
My
money.
country.
But then they're
Not
made.
from money,
From my
from the
country.
earth,
From my
from God
country.
Almighty's earth.
So now it's the earth. When you
And
need
your
it, it's the
country
earth.
makes plenty of money from selling what God has given your land.
Yes, but the cotton was made into
How does
clothing,
that
which
make
then
sense?
needs
So
money
when you
to
need something, it's
buy.
the earth.
No,
But
in your
when
world,
we're talking about foreigners coming in here, it's England. It has to be your land.
well, it's a pity you couldn't be the same about your
Otherwise,
land.
what?
Which is English.
There's no such thing as long-distance loyalty. You talk about my land, about what we need from your land, but you don't live there.
Okay, you're saying you take resources from other countries when you need them. When you need them, it's the earth. But oh no, when it comes to us foreigners, it's only your land. It's only the English. How does that make sense?
It
Well, it
doesn't.
wouldn't make sense to you.
Correct, it doesn't. And I'm asking you, how does it make sense?
I'll tell you how it makes sense. Because trade does not have to be about money. It can be about changing commodities.
You need money. The hell's
No,
the earth?
I am answering your question. Christian that you need money to live. You don't.
When did you trade?
Yes, you do. You have money.
Only in your world.
Move on with the time.
So what you're saying is you have no money.
Trading does not involve money.
Yes, it
Trading money itself is a means of exchange devised by banks.
So what you're saying is you have no
Before
money.
that, it was a system which we called bartering that still exists in this country.
What did you buy?
You have something that you don't need so much, somebody else needs it more, and the other way around, and therefore you exchange. That's how you deal with hardship. You recognize what you need and compare it with what you need from others, and they do the same thing with you. Your obsession with money is a sign of your misunderstanding of what life is. And it's about recognizing and respecting that we can help each other out. It's not about a price set.
If you've eaten today, you bought.
Most of the food that you eat comes from the earth, and even the animals that you eat come from feeding off the earth itself.
Which you bought with
When
money.
that dries up, you starve no matter how much money you've got. When the water dries up, you die of thirst no matter how much money you've got. Your preoccupation with money and your casual look at life and believing that that's what it's all about is a warning to you that when hardship comes, you will not survive, but it will be your fault.
Do you agree with me that British society is 100% dependent on money, and the first thing which comes to their mind, pound sterling? Isn't that true?
Well, I can't answer on my terms because no, it isn't to me.
That's what I found. That's the impression I got all the time.
Well, I can appreciate that.
I am British myself, but I wasn't born as an indigenous. But that is what I've seen and what I've experienced. The British are interested only in money.
So who do you mean by the British?
Solely.
Who do you mean about the British?
English, Irish, Scottish,
You, especially you.
Well, Welsh. No, the whole works. The four counterparts
Right.
of the unit.
Which is why I
Sorry.
say I've never been so
Irish are not British.
Because
you.
that's all they think about. Money,
Thank you. That's what I was
position,
saying.
materialism,
That's what I was
and they
saying.
think that defines their status.
Absolutely,
It
absolutely.
doesn't.
And it's shameful.
It denotes
It's
them.
shameful.
Yes, it demeans them.
I mean, life is not about that.
No, exactly. And that's why I say to you, most of the English couldn't live in the real England because they're so materialistic, so governed by what money can buy, status, and their place in the world that they haven't got a clue what the real England is about, which is about rich or poor, living in dignity and a spiritual understanding of responsibility to the Creator.
I agree, this is not half of England.
She got a present for you. You must love it.
This is not half of England, do you agree?
I don't comprehend it very well. No.
This is supposed to be half of England, right? The Celtic spirit is not half like that, is it? Nor is the French. Nor is any spirit on this planet. We have to drink this. We have to buy this. You gotta smell it.
Well, the
I
only,
am not buying or drinking this crap.
well, all I can tune into that with. Will you let me answer?
Follow us. We are the pure path. The pure spirit. The pure spirit. You agree with that, don't you? The pure spirit. Not the half pure spirit. The half pure spirit is not pure. The half pure spirit is not the standard. The pure spirit. I'll let you speak on it.
I do tune into what you're saying, and I can agree with you on those terms. That's another thing about England. It was not ashamed of purity. That is why women were very